I tried the 75 hard challenge for 30 days in a row and this is what happened. But first I want you to look at our generation. Just look at the people around you. Brainwashed, addicted, lazy, unmotivated, depressed, guys simping on girls on Instagram. But if you are watching this video, something tells me that you do not want to fit in. Just type yes in the comment section below if you have been just staring a screen, eating food all day and laying on your bed or on your sofa all day long. Put yes if that relates with you. The problem is we are living in great times in which you don't need to struggle for most of the things in your life. And there is a saying which goes by, great times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. Hard times create strong men and strong men create great time. And the cycle just keeps repeating on itself. Just look around you. The society you're living in is incredibly soft and weak. And we must get stronger. And to do exactly that, on 26th of August, I made a video talking about the 75 hard challenge and how I am taking it from the 1st of September. I've been doing it for 30 days in a row, and in this video let me share with you the both positives and negatives of the 75 hard challenge that you might have seen on social. Ram Bhai Saryane, if you know what this means, you have been watching Ankit Baiyanpuria's videos on Instagram as well as on other platforms, and you know what I'm talking about here in this video. I want to start with the positives first of all, and the first best thing that happened to me is I've started to love myself more, right? I have started taking care of my health and my well-being far more importantly than anything else out there. मैं सुबह उठते ही I make a thick shake for myself. दोपहर में I have दाल चावल. रात में I focus on having paneer and just focus on getting as much protein as possible through whey protein and other sources. Secondly, I've started applying sunscreen as well as face wash. जब भी मैं बाहर जा रहा हूँ या मैं अंदर आ रहा हूँ घर के, that is the second big change. And the third change which has happened is I've started to drink a lot more water. Right? I wanted to pause this video and just drink water right now. Most of us are not drinking enough water, right? And जब मैंने ये सब किया, right? I was drinking water properly. I was applying face wash and sunscreen. I was taking care of the food I'm eating. I naturally felt a lot more alive and energetic throughout the day, right? मेरे को लोग मैसेज करते हैं कि भैया आपके फेस पे ग्लो अप कैसे रहता है, right? It is all because of the food I'm consuming and the water I'm drinking every day. The biggest change I noticed is in my energy levels throughout the day. Furthermore, secondly, I also felt a lot more focused in the work I was doing. मैं हर दिन कुछ किताब पढ़ रहा था. The first book I read in the whole month was The Courage of Being Disliked. Number 2 was The Diary of a CEO. And the third book I was reading was The Generation Divide. I made a reel on it as well if you've been following me on Instagram. So all of these 3 books gave me a lot of insight, taught me a lot of new things, but in सबसे ज़्यादा important, I learned the importance of focusing on one thing for large amounts of time. कई बार I was so interested in the chapter of a book, I used to spend 1 to 2 hours just reading it without doing anything else, right? I would just sit on my sofa and just read the book. That is extremely rare in a world where you are constantly seeking dopamine and distractions on Instagram Reels, on everything that you are doing. Reading books helped me increase my average attention span, and that is a huge change. The third one, let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is gymming. Right? Now, I have been gymming for the last 1 year, and this last month I have tried my best to be consistent. There were times in which I did not have a gym with me in the hotel when I was traveling. So I took the best use of body workouts and other things just to make sure that I am doing some physical exercise. And gymming just makes me feel more joyful and happy throughout the day, right? Like there was a reel in which it was talking about if you feel depressed, unmotivated, you don't feel like working, you feel lazy, start going to the gym and 99% of these problems that you're facing will be solved as you start gymming every day. And to be honest with you, that is actually true in my personal experience. So pehle when I was overthinking a lot, now I'm just using that time to gym, to lift weights, to get physically stronger and to also get mentally tougher. The biggest change has been the mental toughness I've been able to build, the confidence I have in myself, and the work I'm able to create every day on social and in my business, that is Market Up. Talking about the fourth positive, and that is the impact I've created. 75 Hard with Ishan is a hashtag that you can go to on Instagram and see the huge list of people who are sharing their journeys. You can get motivated, you can get inspired, and I get tons of messages in which people say that भैया I was watching your stories every day, आप जिम जा रहे हो, अपनी फोटो डाल रहे हो, and that got me motivated as well. And as a result, I have started hitting the gym. मैंने अपनी membership खरीद ली है and I am going there every day. And that to me is the best feeling in the world. Now talking about the negatives that I have seen. आप सबने अंकित बयानपुरिया की reels देखी होंगी about his 75 hard journey. I have huge respect for Ankit and the authenticity he has been able to build. But a lot of people start assuming that अगर आप 75 hard challenge करोगे तो you can become someone who looks similar to Ankit. Right? You need to understand something very importantly. His genes are different. Right? He is from the Sonipat, Haryana area, wherein लोग wrestle करते हैं. दंगल मूवी देखी है आपने, आपको पता है क्या होता है वहाँ पे. एंड इवन इफ यू लुक एट अंकित्स फोटो फ्रॉम 2 years, 3 years फ्रॉम टुडे, यू विल सी दैट ही वॉज ऑलरेडी इन शेप. राइट? ऑब्वियसली इस चैलेंज से ही हैज बिकम अ लॉट मोर better, a lot more buffed up in his body, but thinking that you can reach that stage in life is just unrealistic. So the biggest problem I have with this whole 75 hard challenge is to not set unrealistic expectations, right? If you are starting this challenge, it will not change your life, right? You will not see huge changes in your body in just 75 days, but you will see a habit that you've built of hitting to the gym, right? At the end of 75 days, you will have this habit of reading a book every day. तो life तो change नहीं होती 75 hard challenge से, but it sets a routine, a habit that you can follow every day, and that will create a lifelong process of becoming the best version of yourself, of improving yourself every day, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Also, don't beat yourself up. राइट? अगर आपने एक दिन जिम नहीं किया, अगर आपने एक दिन 3 लीटर पानी नहीं पिया, अगर आपने एक दिन कुछ हेल्दी खाना नहीं खाया, इट इज ओके. डोंट बीट योर सेल्फ अप. स्टार्ट फ्रॉम स्क्रैच. कोई रेस नहीं है ये. दिस इज नॉट जेई का एग्जाम, दिस इज नॉट सम एंट्रेंस एग्जाम जिसके लिए आपको पढ़ाई करनी है एंड आपको अचीव करना ही करना है ऑन द फर्स्ट ट्राई. ये कोई यूपीएससी का एग्जाम नहीं है कि आप पहले अटेम्प्ट में फेल हो गए तो आप वापस नहीं कर सकते. स्टार्ट अगेन. It's completely fine. This is not a journey of you versus someone else. It's just a journey of you versus you. So the faster you realize that, the better it is going to be for your experience. Start fresh if you fall short somewhere, and it's completely fine to miss out on something when you are doing this every single day. The whole point is to not let it repeat twice. अगर 2 दिन तक आप जिम नहीं गए तो the third time it will be much harder for you to hit the gym. आपने 2 दिन किताब रीड नहीं करी तो third time it is much easier for you to not read the book. So it should not happen 2 times in a row, but you can start over, and it is very important to not beat yourself up while you are doing it. And that was the whole idea of 75 hard challenge. At the end of it, I just want to state it's a great challenge to become a lot more stronger in a world which is extremely weak and soft, and people are spending majority of their days staring at a screen, simping on people. And that was the video. That was my experience of the first 30 days of the 75 hard challenge. I want you to write in the comment section कि आपकी journey कैसी थी and what did you learn? How did you grow as a result of the 75 hard challenge? मेरे को बताओ in the comment below. Thank you so much for watching. You can follow my whole journey on Instagram stories at Ishan Sharma 7390. Thank you so much for watching. I will make more videos around my personal growth and journey. So make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned for what is coming in the future. Also check out my new show called as The Roundup, which is now out on another channel on YouTube, which I'll link in the description. I will be talking about the latest news in technology and AI. So go check it out and give it a follow if that is relevant to you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. तब तक के लिए stay hard, keep working on yourself and work on your dreams every single day. It will all be worth it one day.